Let's all take a little bit of a blast back to the past and look at the Habs and the trades that they've made in the past, because they have themselves the full trade details and the full trade results of the Max Pacioretty trade. Actually, they've had it for a while, but I only realized this now, so making this video now, it's quite late, isn't it? The Montreal Canadiens initially traded Max Pacioretty to the the Vegas Golden Knights for Tomas Tatar, Nick Suzuki, and a second-round pick that ended up being 50th overall. Now, I think the majority of Habs fans, after watching just this season alone, would say that the Montreal Canadiens won this trade by quite a lot. Max Pacioretty, sure, he was a great captain, he was a great player for the Montreal Canadiens, but Tomas Tatar was pretty good, and Nick Suzuki is a legitimate top 10 NHL-looking prospect. At least I think he was before the draft. Now he's probably top 20, I think, but overall, Suzuki, a second, and Tatar is a very, very good return for Max Pacioretty 1 year out. However, the Montreal Canadiens actually didn't use that second-round pick. That second-round pick, which actually, it wasn't Vegas's, it was Columbus's. Columbus's second-round pick, which was 50th overall, was sent over to Vegas and then was sent over to Montreal, but the Habs didn't use it. Instead, they traded down. 50th overall this year belonged to the Los Angeles Kings, because the Kings traded their picks at 64th overall and 126th overall to the Canadiens in exchange for that 50th overall pick, which initially belonged to Montreal, which initially belonged to Vegas, which initially belonged to Columbus. They chose Samuel Fagemo with that pick. And the Montreal Canadiens, they selected with the 64th overall pick Mattias Norlinder, who I've already made a video about, but is a safe, sound, left-handed D who could break the puck up and skate pretty well. And with their 126th overall pick, they selected Jacob LeGuerrier out of the Sioux Greyhounds in the OHL. I actually haven't made a video about him yet, but that is coming soon. LeGuerrier is another safe and sound defenseman who played in the OHL and had not a super high production rate, but he had other aspects of his game that were very valuable, and is why he was drafted by the Habs. So overall, the trade goes as follows. Max Pacioretty in exchange for Tomas Tatar, Nick Suzuki, Mattias Norlinder, and Jacob LeGuerrier. In return for the captain, Max Pacioretty, you get yourself a nice 25-goal, 60-point winger in the NHL, a 100-point OHL prospect, and two solid left-handed D-man prospects. Overall, I think it's a very good trade for the Montreal Canadiens, and sure, you have to depart with your captain, but this is nice. It's really, really nice, especially if Norlinder is able to pan out, especially if Suzuki is able to live up to the hype, especially if LeGuerrier has some form of an NHL future. That's just digging the knife in and rotating it after stabbing it. That's a very graphic description, and I don't think I should have said that, but overall, Habs fans, I think we all just gotta rejoice, because that Max Pacioretty trade, a lot of people saw it as a win from day one, but now, just under a year later, I think it's a little bit more than just a slight win. Hope you enjoyed this video. Social 99, and bye.